everyone. If you're in the tech world, you know the drill. The real challenge isn't just about the product, it's about building the team behind the product and doing that without, completely draining your budget. So let's talk about one of the biggest decisions you'll face, how to scale your tech team the smart way. Hi, I'm host speaker, and I'm an expert here at WeblineIndia. We've been in this game for a long time, over 25 years actually. So we've pretty much seen it all when it comes to company growth. We specialize in custom software, mobile apps, AI solutions, and of course, helping companies build amazing offshore development teams. If you're a founder or a CTO, I bet this question keeps you up at night. The pressure to innovate, to ship new features, it's just relentless, right? But your budget, not so relentless. It's finite. So the big question is, how do you actually solve for that growth? Well, when you break it down, you've really got two main paths you can take. First, there's insourcing. That's a classic model, right? Hiring your own developers locally, right there in your office. And then you have offshoring, which is all about partnering with a team of developers outside of your country. Lately, especially if you're in the US or Europe, you're probably feeling the squeeze when it comes to hiring locally. It's tough out there. There's a serious talent shortage, especially for specialized skills like AI. This leads to these super long hiring cycles, crazy high salaries, and honestly, a lot of churn, which can just totally burn out your existing team. So it's no surprise that a lot of companies start looking at offshoring as a solution. But let's be honest, what's the first thing that pops into most people's heads? Oh, this is just about finding cheaper labor, right? Is it really just a race to the bottom on price? But here's the thing, that's a really outdated way of looking at it. The answer today is a huge no. It's not about being cheaper, it's about being smarter. It's about maximizing the value you get for every single dollar you spend. We're talking more expertise, faster development, way more flexibility. Okay, so if we're talking about value, that leads to the next big question. Why are so many companies turning to India? What makes it the go-to spot for tech talent globally? Well, it really comes down to a powerful combination of talent, scale, and experience. You have this massive pool of English-speaking developers, and I mean massive, but it's not just about numbers. These are seriously skilled engineers who live and breathe agile culture. They have deep expertise in all the high-demand stuff. Think AI, machine learning, DevOps, you name it. Plus, they have a ton of experience working with global clients. But okay, let's address the elephant in the room. The time zones, the communication. Isn't that a huge problem? It's a totally fair question, and probably the number one thing we get asked. People worry it's going to be a total nightmare. This is exactly why having a proven process is so critical. It's not something you can just wing. At WeblineIndia, we developed our RelySure models specifically to solve this. It's all about seamless collaboration. We make sure there are overlapping work hours for real-time chats. We do daily agile sync-ups so everyone's always on the same page. We centralize everything on tools you already use, like Jira and Slack. And you get a dedicated account manager to make sure everything runs smoothly. It just works. All right, so now that we've tackled that big concern, let's get down to brass tacks. When is offshoring really the smartest move for your business? Offshoring really shines in a few key situations. Like when you need to scale your dev team and you need to do it fast, not in 6 months. Or say you need to build an MVP to test out a new idea without breaking the bank. It's also perfect for when your local team is just completely overloaded and needs some backup. And this is a big one, when you need to find niche skills. Imagine trying to find 10 AI engineers locally. That could take a year. We can help you build that team in a month. It's all about speed and flexibility. And this quote really sums up the shift in thinking. Offshoring is no longer the backup plan. It's the growth engine. It's not a plan B anymore. For the smartest companies out there, it's plan A for driving growth and innovation. And that's really what we're all about at WeblineIndia. For over 25 years, our entire focus has been on building these kinds of reliable, dedicated teams. We don't just give you a bunch of developers, we build a team that becomes a true extension of your own. We know what works because we've been doing it for a long time. So it all comes down to this. Are you ready to move past the headaches of local hiring and start building your team in a smarter, more strategic way? If that sounds like a plan, then let's talk. You can check us out at WeblineIndia.com, or even better, just shoot us an email at info@WeblineIndia.com. We can set up a quick chat and figure out if we're the right fit to help you build the awesome team you need.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you got some value out of this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for more tips on scaling your tech team. And of course, a like or a share is always appreciated. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.